Hey there, hello there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond welcoming you to the championship final of the World Cup Runners-Up Championship. We have the 1954 Magical Magyars who lost the 1954 World Cup in real life to West Germany, despite being up 2-0 in that game against West Germany, but the 1982 squad that lost the final to Italy and of course got to the controversially in that semi-final against France, which was the first ever penalty shootout in a World Cup game. How did these two teams get here? Well, the 1954 Hungarians took on the 86 West Germans in a preliminary round. After a dreadful tie, they crushed the 86 Germans 3-0 to win 4-1 on aggregate. They had a tough game against the 1930 Argentines in the first leg of their last 16 match, but the second leg they did much better, winning 5-1. In the quarterfinal against the 78 Dutch, they gave up no goals, and in the semifinals against the 02 Germans, they've only given up one, so they have been improving. Scoring 15 goals and giving up one in the past 4 games. Sandor Kosic has 10 goals by himself. Nandor Hideduguki with 5. Frederick Puskas with 4. Lances with 3. Palatas and Sibor 2. Top for 1. They scored an average of 3.5 goals a game. Huge. The 82 West Germans, they had to go through the preliminary round, and they had a tough battle with the 38 French. That could have ended in a disaster. And then they took care of the 58 Swedes quite easily in the round of 16. Quarterfinals, after a tie with the 2010 Dutch in the first leg, they won the second leg 1-0. And then after a 3-3 tie with the 98 Brazilians and down 1-0, they scored back with 3 goals to beat the 98 Brazilians and get in. So, to the summary, Kosic has 10 goals, Kyle has Rudiger has 8, but so the top 2 goal scorers, actually the top 3 with Hideduguki, are in this one game. But Hideduguki not only has 5 goals, he has 10 assists. Second most is 4, including Uli Stakil. I don't know how to pronounce his last name, but he put up not 1, not 2, but 3 assists in that game against the 98 Brazilians. If only he was a hockey player. Anyway, the Hungarians have scored 28 goals. The 82 West Germans have scored 16. The 82 Germans have conceded 8 goals in 8 games. More than any team other than the 02 Germans and the 1930 Argentines. Hungary has conceded, what, 4 times, did they say? 6 times. So they've conceded 6 times. But they happen in 8 games. Analysis, when leading by 1 goal, you're 12-5-7, so you could still lose. But if you're up by 2, you're definitely going to win. Halftime, the teams that are winning are 19-0-6. Unbelievable. It was scored first, you're 24-5-8. A lot of full-time scores and all that. Could happen anywhere. Goals in a match. 9 goals in a match has happened once, 8 and 7. The majority of the goals have been only 2. Highlights. Hat-tricks. Adamar had a hat-trick for the 1950 Brazilians against the 66 West Germans and still lost because Beckenbauer had a hat-trick in the same game. Carlos Rudiger had a hat-trick in that game against the 98 Brazilians that was 3-3, and then Hideduguki against the Germans had a hat-trick. 5 were goals by one team. Hungary's done that twice. The 66 West Germans did so as well. Comeback Kings, the 74 Dutch were down 2-0 in one game to the 94 Italians and came back, and the 82 West Germans were down by 2 to tie the 88 Brazilians, which actually was huge. And all that. Called thrillers. Why wasn't Brazil West Germany a thriller? Anyway, we're in the final. The Magical Magyars against the dirty West Germans. Starting lineups, Hungary going by 3-3-3-2, so 3 defenders, 2 kind of in front of the defenders, but behind the 3 midfielders and the 2 attacking forwards. West Germany going 4-4-2, 4 defenders, 4 midfielders, and 2 forward. Goalies Gosic and Schumacher. At the back, you got Brzezinski, Lantos, and Bosik. Zacharias and Laurent are their halfbacks. Budaj, Puskas, and Palatas are up there, but the 2 big guys is Kosic and Sisbor. The 82 West Germans, Breiter, the 2 Forsters, and Kultz. Your defenders, Rebler, Briegel, Stiegel, and Lebarski. Your midfielders, Klaus Fischer and Karl-Heinz Rummenigge will start at attackers. And we are going to auto-heal. So you can watch this without my interruptions. Pelotas! 70 seconds! That's what it takes. Sicarius with the perfect pass to Pelotas. It's 1-0 for the Magyars. Kosic! And at 2.5 minutes, Hungary's up 2-0. Brzezinski with assist. 2 goals, 2 shots. A yellow card for Sicarius. Gotta be careful, man. No difference. Is Kosich going to take the penalty shot? Lantos wants to take it. Well, you should have given a Kosich over Christmas. It's not the smartest move in the world. But why not? In the first half, and Hungary scored the first 2 shots on target. Unless Germany wants to come back, they have to do something. Defender to get a yellow. All 3 yellow cards by either side have been. Atlantis has put in a goal. His 4th for the playoffs. I believe he's the 3rd different goal scorer, isn't he? Assist score with assists. I have to see. Yeah, Pilatus, Kosic, and now Lantos. Okay. I didn't know. I thought Lantos had scored earlier. No. 3 go out for reindeers. They're trying to put a third offensive player in. Kind of. We got out, 12th in. Klaus Fischer out for Horst Rubesch. So West Germany's used 2 of their 3 subs. Hungary only 1. So, we can probably guess who's going to win this match now. Minutes of added time. Like they need added time. Full time, and the match Magical Magyars easily win 3-0. It wasn't even close. I thought it would be closer. So the shots were set on target were 7-2. Hungary had more goals than Germany had shots on target. 7 fouls to 6, 3 yellow cards combined. 4 quarters for the Hungarians, 1 for West Germany, 55-45 your possession. And Pilatas, Kosic, and Lantos are your heroes. For goal scoring, they only made 1 substitution. Maga fell for Budai. I'm actually surprised that they didn't go with Maga for Mateus for West Germany. At least put them in the game. Yeah. Rangers of Rubesh. Yeah. They tried their best, but the Magical Magyars were just unstoppable. Like, they had that one game against the 86 West Germans, but it was 1-1. Then they went 3-0, 4-3, 5-1, 2-0, 3-0, 7-1, 3-0, 3-0. 4 of their last 5 games were blanks. Were blankings. I mean, they scored an average of 3.4 goals a game at Daskell 6-7 against. Kosic with 11 goals, like more than Hinagudi and Lentos combined. That's how good Kosic is. The great Puskas had 4. But Hungary easily wins this tournament 3-0. So, yeah. Wasn't what I was hoping for. But it doesn't matter. Anyway, I've jumped out of a do.